What's going on, YouTube? It's Washkins here again with another video, and I want to thank everyone that's been supporting me recently in my videos. It means a lot to me to know that I can interact with everyone and maybe give someone a little advice or get advice. I enjoy getting advice just as much as I enjoy telling people about my experiences. Today I'm going to talk about depression and anxiety and these things that I struggled with, and how I overcame those things. I was married, two children, ended up separating from my wife, and it was real messy and all that. Ended up having to raise my children by myself. I'm a single father of two beautiful children, a 7 and an 8-year-old now. But I've been raising them for the last 5 years, basically by myself. And so it was difficult. I had to learn. I'd never been a father before this. These are my first two, so it's a learning process. And I decided that I need to make all these decisions, not only for myself, but for the benefit of them now, which is hard for me. I was a very self-centered person, and always looking out for myself. But I kind of had to step out of that to be a good father for them. I had a great father, I have a great father, and a great mother. So I had it was easier for me to do it because I had a good upbringing. But anyway, I was depressed, after the separation, and I gained a lot of weight over the last probably 10 years. I started putting on weight. But mainly the last 5 years is when I started putting on most of my weight. I didn't know what to do. I would smile and laugh and joke a lot, but really I was depressed inside, and I was too anxious about everything, like going out in public and just going to social events and things like that. I would always have anxiety. I didn't want to go. I always find an excuse, to not be in that picture, or to not just want to be out in front of people that I knew, especially because I was embarrassed of myself and what I let happen. But eventually I figured something out. I started doing things for other people that didn't benefit me at all, and it changed something inside of me, and I started feeling really good, right? I started, when you take care of someone else, it does something to you that you can't get that feeling anywhere else. And when I made the decision to lose weight or to do whatever it took, I made that conscious decision. I used to be a smoker. I stopped smoking. I used to drink a lot. I stopped drinking, because I made these decisions, like hard decisions. Like, I'm done. I'm done with that. That's not what I am anymore. And it was as simple as that for me. Some people have a difficult time, but me, man, I just made those decisions, and I'm sticking to them. Excuse me, but when I started helping people, I started doing things for my children, and I started trying to be a better father for them and a better friend to everyone I knew, and started being kind to people and just helping people. Little things like going to the grocery store and seeing someone with their cart. Hey, man, I'll walk that cart. Go put that up for you. It's on my way anyway. Or just little things like that. It's something silly like that, but really, it all adds up. And when you help others, it helps you get out of that depression, right? When I wasn't focused on myself and my problems, and things I couldn't change anyway, because I'd always focus on these things I had no control over. These things already happened, right? And I just couldn't. You can't move forward if you're stuck in the past like that, So when I started losing weight, I started looking at the future. My children will have a future, and I will be part of that future. I'm not going to be diabetic and die. I'm not going to be an angry, bitter person all the time anymore. I need to be positive. I need to be constructive. I don't need to judge as much. I don't need to worry about what everyone thinks about me every time. A lot of these people weren't even judging me. It was just in my head. So helping people, stepping out of this self-centeredness is how I defeated my depression, and working on myself, making the decision to better myself, and figuring out what that took and what that was for me personally, and working towards goals. That's how I defeated my depression, and my anxiety came secondhand. Boom. You know, I don't care what people think about me anymore. You know, you don't like me, you don't like the way I look, or what I stand for. That's fine with me, okay? Because everyone has the right to believe and live their life how they want to. You know, but as far as I'm concerned, I want to help the next person. I want to be a motivation to someone that's been through what I've been through, and it means a lot to me to just be selfless sometimes. And my depression is almost gone, you know. I mean, like, sometimes I think about old times, but I don't sit there. I don't sit there and go boo-hoo for me anymore, you know. I think about what I'm going to do tomorrow, right? And I think about being kind to my children and how it affects them, and how it's helping them grow and become better people themselves. And it just means a lot to me to see how I've progressed. And I'll tell you what, I'm in a completely different space than I was when I started this journey, and it's only going to get better, because I'm not giving up, and I'm not gonna go back to my old ways. It never worked for me, and it only made things worse. So I just hope I can I want to just say, man, if you want to change, there is a way to change. If you want to feel better, help somebody. If you have anxiety problems, medication's there, sure. But I didn't want to be on a bunch of pills, man. It's not for me, you know. And I found a way for me to alleviate all these personal issues that I had. And it's still a work in progress. You know, no one's perfect. I'm definitely not perfect, man. I fail all the time, but I enjoy failing because I learned something now. You know, weight loss is a great motivator because it makes me feel better about myself personally, regardless of what other people think. I feel better about myself because I'm going through this process and I'm putting forth the effort that it takes for me to feel better. And I help people as much as I can. I'm not giving up. And if I fail, guess what? It's okay. I can go back. I'm not done yet. You know, I'm not giving up. Excuse me. There's a lot of people going through some tough stuff that no one knows about. You know, a lot of people struggle and they keep it inside. You know, but I'm here to let you know that there's ways to get out of that, and this is what worked for me. Anyway, I know saying about weight loss, but my videos are going to be like this, you know, just things that that are on my mind that I feel like expressing, personal things, and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, that's all I got for now. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe to me, and hit the notifications. You know, I'm gonna put videos randomly. I don't really have a schedule for this. I just, whenever I feel like posting something, I will. Anyway, love you all, and Watkins is out of here. Bye.